Welcome to Suzanne Monet Academic Insight Podcast. Here, food is not only nourishment but also memory, culture, emotion, and a form of knowledge. I am Suzanne Monet, and today I want to take you into a fundamental question. How does food help shape our identity? To speak about food is to speak about much more than ingredients or recipes. It means speaking about gestures, habits, family rituals, cultural belonging, and life experiences. Every time we eat, we enter into a relationship with a story, even when we are not fully aware of it. Food accompanies us from childhood and, for that very reason, becomes one of the most powerful places of memory. Food memory is sensory but also affective and cultural. A smell, a texture, a flavor can reactivate memories we thought were distant or even forgotten. This is not only about nostalgia, it is about the way the body stores experience and returns it through taste. Food, in this sense, functions like a threshold. It brings us back to an inner time and a personal geography. Think, for example, of a dish prepared by someone close to us, a family recipe, bread bought in a place of origin, or a flavor rediscovered after many years. These are not simple gastronomic episodes, they are fragments of identity. Every flavor carries a relationship, a context, a form of recognition. But food memory is never purely private. Food is also a collective language. Every society transmits values, codes, habits, and forms of belonging through the table. We eat in certain ways because we grew up within a culture that taught us what is good, what is festive, what is everyday, what belongs to the past, and what belongs to the present. That is why food identity is not static. It changes with the movement of life, with displacement, migration, family transformations, study, work, and encounters with other cultures. When a person changes context, their relationship with food may shift profoundly. And yet, in those very transitions, the need to preserve certain flavors often became stronger, as if they protected an intimate and irreducible part of one's continuity. This is where a central idea of enogastronomy comes in. Food is never neutral. Every dish is crossed by meaning. Eating together can express sharing, hospitality, and belonging. Preparing a traditional recipe can become an act of memory. Choosing a local or seasonal ingredient can be a cultural gesture as much as a practical one. In this perspective, food becomes a kind of material autobiography. It tells us who we are without speaking. It shows where we come from, which values we have interiorized, which relationships shaped us, and which places still live within us. To speak about identity through food is therefore to look at the human being in its entirety: body, memory, affection, and society. There is also another important aspect. Food helps keep memory alive even when time changes everything else. People move away, contexts transform, homes are lost, epochs pass, and yet a flavor can remain. It can become a small living archive, a point of continuity between who we were and who we have become. For this reason, food is one of the most powerful mediators between past and present. It does not preserve the past in a frozen form, but makes it reactivate, transform, and reinterpret itself. Every time we cook or eat something tied to our history, we are not only remembering, we are also renegotiating who we are. Food, memory, and identity are therefore inseparable dimensions. Food preserves memories, but it also turns them into belonging, recognition, and story. Every recipe is a bridge between individual experience and collective culture, between intimacy and history, between body and meaning. In the next episodes, we will continue exploring this fundamental relationship because understanding food also means understanding the ways human beings build themselves through what they remember, desire, and share. Thank you for listening to Suzanne Monet Academic Insight podcast. Let us continue reading food as a language of memory and culture.